Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. We're back with Railway Empire 2. We're just looking at our train here that is about to complete our task by delivering the tools. We're just in time, almost. July this year, it would have expired and would have failed again.
Wonderful. With the delivered tools, the workers can now work even more precisely and efficiently on the Eiffel Tower. By connecting the cities to the network, the transportation of materials and workers is more efficient than ever. The region is flourishing and is making a significant contribution to the progress of the Eiffel Tower construction. I can hardly wait for it to be finished. The building already towers above the rooftops of Paris. But with the second platform completed, the construction becomes steeper, and any mistake could be serious. To build further upwards, we rely on special cranes to help us move the heavy iron parts safely into place.
Okay, so I'll just pause for a second, guys, because just for you to know what's going on. So basically, I have, as you just saw, this just took me by surprise actually, but we've got 8 cities connected, so this just kind of went ahead and ticked off by itself, so that's good. And then we just need to go ahead and have the complex construction, which is the Garnier pit. Now I'm not quite sure where that is, in the region of Yvelines, which is where? Okay, oh, that's here. And where is that? Oh yeah, okay. So we have to found this. That's a big region and it's very sparsely populated, which is interesting. So it's like the same map that we've played a million times, but it's zoomed in. So it's really interesting. Anyway, we're making money. I have also taken a bit of a loan here. Of 2.2 million, 1.7 is still there, and I've connected the cities here with a bit of a network going on, and then we've got express trains going between them too. What's interesting is that the trains going between here, those two cities, seem to be full all the time, so probably we'll have to add another train. For the moment it's okay, but yeah, it's one of those things. I've connected this one here. No, do not ask me to pronounce this, but yeah. So this one as well. And it is working okay. I suppose it needs milk. I just noticed that it's not necessarily doing too much there, but that's okay. Now, this place has rivets, so I've now started producing rivets. I don't know. I think they're kind of needed no, maybe they're not needed. Anyway, it's producing away, so that's what it is. And then we'll get steel components. So because this city now has available slot, it's just the perfect one for steel components. So let's just go ahead and build one. It'll be easy. Anywhere will do. And I suppose we could expand it. Oh, we've got no money. Okay, so let me just unpause the game. Is it now unpaused? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So I have connected all these places here. Probably, yeah, not ideal, but look, it is what it is. I'm not going to be fussy. And I'm trying to gather 300 points as well for this research here. It's a steel tools. Basically, it helps us with a bit of maintenance because they do take forever to be turned around, I suppose. As well as that, I've expanded this section. Actually, this was just such a difficult one because of this border here, so I've decided just to go around it instead of, yeah, so it's kind of working, I suppose. It's fine. And also it allowed me to have the gridiron of 4 on each side and whatever. Now it is going up a bit. I think the incline is like 5. I hate when this happens, but it is what it is. I don't think we can do anything about it. Maybe extending it and making it a bit longer would help. I mean, We have a bit of room. We could try. See, you can even tell the game is gonna do it again. Not here. Okay, so at least this side was fixed. But yeah, the other ones are all like that. So that's fine, they'll be jumping. Now this guy doesn't seem to have... Not sure where he's from. Ah! I've made a bit of a bypass here because this city seems to be quite busy. So there were just too many trains. And this guy needs quite a bit of wood or lumber. Okay, so let's just take a look at this again. Okay, so we need to go to that region. Let's just click and see how much it'll cost us. Ah, so it's through this. Okay. 1 million. Okay, well, might as well. And we can just connect it over here. Now, as far as topography goes, yeah, look at this. Well, I suppose we're already in mountainous areas with this. Why do we need to do that, though? Because we do have iron here. I suppose just... Yeah, I don't know. To region department Paris. Steel components are complex elements needed to construction of buildings. For their production, you require steel and rivets. To the cities, blah blah blah. Blah was the region Paris, Saint-Denis, and Versailles. Okay. Yeah. So we kind of knew that, no? Don't know why this is not producing. Ah, okay. So this will be, yes, this is another issue. That's why I actually have to scrap this and connect everything via, just don't know where and how. But maybe, yeah, let's try here and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so the moment has come for me to show you. I've spent crazy amount of money, millions and millions. So we've got now the direct connection from Paris to Montevron and Montevron to Meaux, and this was like millions to construct because it's all bridges and tunnels and whatever. I do like that they go at full speed. And there you go. This is another bridge, a massive one, and another tunnel here in between the two bridges actually. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and there's this bit here. This bit was 3 million to be exact. I probably could have done something like here, but look, the money is coming in swiftly, so I don't kind of mind. And I also was able to take a big loan here of 4.8 million. The other one paid off automatically. I kind of held off. So that's pretty much it. Now let me just go ahead because I'm kind of looking forward to this. This is the express train. Now let's go for it, and we're gonna go to engine shed and replace it right away. Now I just wonder how much would it be. So it's not the PLM, it's this one. So the rail crusher. It only cost us 215, so not too bad. And it's much faster as well. Well, it should be. Milk. Yeah, we're not in that region. We probably won't be in that region anyway. Okay, so to develop this, okay, we need bread, meat, and planks. Most of it can be gotten in Paris. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do just that. Just direct route. And it should be okay. And then planks directly from Saint-Denis. Okay, and that should be fine as well. Just 2 trains, and then once they've done their job, we're actually going to sell them. We don't need them. Now, I would like to expand this section here. It's actually quite interesting that the city has grown through Paris, right? Through the network here. So that's very good. Okay, meanwhile, we were able to complete this. There is a guy here that is delivering... Yeah, so I'm just gonna delete this. And there should be another guy, I believe. Yes, delete him. So basically they were just set up for this guy here. Now let me just see what's going on here. Ah, so I had 2 trains going back and forth for this place here, just to make sure that they have delivery of everything. And it seems that they do. They do. Okay, so we might as well just leave them be. Or maybe just go slightly beyond. Not sure. Actually. Yeah, maybe, maybe let's do this. This isn't ideal because they'll have to go like this, but... where is it? Yeah, so I'm just gonna go like that, more, and back to here. Yeah, that actually isn't too bad. Yeah, that actually isn't too bad. It'll make sure that they are construction buildings. Yeah, let's go for it because we're paying just half of it. Well, a bit more. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I just don't know where the components are going, honestly. I thought we had... Oh, don't tell me they're going here. I think so. We're gonna block this because this is not a good setup. Okay, so that's good, and then let me just see what's going on here. So I don't believe this city here needs it anytime soon. 2-month rest. Yeah, it doesn't need it anytime soon. I mean, this one may, so perhaps we should just block it. Yeah, let's just block it from here. And then I think there is another one. Yeah, this one. Oh, this one is difficult because this goes to Paris. What should we do? I mean, I could potentially... No, I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, let's leave it the way it is for now. I think I should expand this one anyway because it's hardly making anything. So let's double it in size. And this requires rivets, which we can expand as well. Oh, almost. I'd like to actually buy that steel because then I can control the output. But it's hard to know. How much would it be? 2.6. It was actually at 1.5, but because I was setting up all the routes and having all that construction going on, I actually didn't buy it because it was 1.5 something. And that could bite me in the behind, but that's okay for now. Look at these, right? These are really making quite a bit of money, so I'm happy with that. Pretty happy. And we mostly apart from this section and this section, so really this left side here, we've eliminated the automatic trains, right? So they're all now just delivering one thing. I've added also 5 trains on this route. It's just because to make sure that they're properly distributing things, not just clinging on to one. Now this one is gonna be not making money because I have, oh man, click. Okay, so I have wire here. Wire is not set up properly, and then I've got the electronics, which needs wires and steel. So all of that is kind of making a loss. But that's okay for now. I mean, I'm not too pressed. We've expanded the rivet, so that's okay. Yeah, I really would like to buy that factory. It's just quite interesting that we're not getting the bonuses here. Even with these trains, I don't really understand. Maybe if we upgraded the stokers, maybe that will help. It says express needs to be 79. Well, he's going now. I like all of the routes are at 0 or 1. Inclined, so I'm really not understanding how come it's like that. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, so there's plenty trains now going back and forth. As you can see, they're kind of empty as well because they're not delivering people. So that works. The potatoes are being taken away all the time. Yeah, we're getting like cheese and things that wouldn't have been delivered before. Okay, so I'm kind of clinging on to the money here because for 2 reasons. One reason is this. I don't know if we should. I think we should just pay this off, and then we should be offered way more, or at least similar amount. I don't know. But the other reason is this, right? I'd like to have this going on. Let's just have, and this will connect somewhere here if we can. Doesn't seem we can, but we will, one way or the other. So maybe if I'll start from here, not sure. Yeah, if I'll start from here, it'll be better. And then like so. Okay, so that works. Let's just look at this, right? 2 million just to set this up. And this will allow us to come to St. Denis. And probably I'll make a bypass through here because it'll be, yeah, it'll be easiest. It'll be the easiest and probably the cheapest in the long run because you would pay much more in waiting cost. Now let me just get this. I don't know what's going on here. Ah, service, that's why. And then this. I don't think this is in the middle. Let me just get rid of this. Yeah, it's better now. He wasn't quite full, but that's okay. Now I'd like to start delivering things, so I'm gonna go with this to St. Denis. Or do we have that already? Because I think we might have. No, we don't. Okay, so let me just deliver that. And we'll prioritize coal. Now it has to go all the way around, but I will make a connection over here, I think. It's just that this is all tunnels, so it's very difficult. Very difficult. Okay, I'd like to see if he'll take this. He will. Okay. Probably, do you know what? I'm just thinking, I'm just gonna block everything else because that warehouse then can be overloaded. Yeah, very much. So this guy will only be going for coal. And because it's such a long route, he should be... Okay, so how long to pay this off? 6.5. So I think we'll be okay even if I to build this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because that's 2.2 million. So probably not. Okay, so let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let me catch up with you again in 2 minutes. Okay guys, I'm just following this train here. He is delivering copper to St. Denis. I've waited a bit. The loan is just about to be taken away. In fact, we were actually making so much money that I was able to complete this line. So that's pretty neat. And I also created this bypass. Now it doesn't look too good, I have to say, but it is what it is. It allows this train to go as fast as he can. Now he's not the only one who's using it. There's another guy that did it too. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. Oh yeah, that's this guy, which I said I wanted to have here. I just don't know quite how. Oh yes, maybe like so. Look at this. We've got a little connection here available. Or not. What is going on? Oh man. Okay, let me try this once again. Maybe it'll work. Oh, too long. Okay, okay. So it's working. It just doesn't want the tunnel to be this long. And if I sync it... Ah, look. Perfect. Now it just creates this little thing here, but that's okay. Will that work? It will, I think. Better than the other one. It's a lot of money for just that, so maybe let's just wait. Now this has been taken away, so another one is available, as you can see. 100 weeks for 8 million, so that's good. That's really good, actually. Right, so I have to say that I've made a mistake. So I've created this here, and I'm hoping for this to start working, but it won't, because this needs many other things. So we really need money to develop all these. So basically this region, so we need to deliver the steel components from this region to Paris, not just randomly anywhere to Paris, if that makes sense. So it's not the best, because basically what this means is that I either buy these businesses or develop the towns. Now, the only thing is that we got not much time. We've got literally a year to do it. So I think I'll just buy the businesses and do it that way. So very quickly, I'll pause the game. I'll just press the space there. And we need the steel manufacturing. This will require steel. For steel, we require coal and iron, which is, yeah, which is here. And now let me just look at this again. Drew Mont-la-Jolie. Okay, so basically these three. So I could buy the dairy for 1.9 million. How much is bread? 1.3 million. And meat is 1.3 million. Yeah, so they're crazy expensive. Now we could potentially expand them, but it might take too long, because then by the time we'll deliver 45, it could be too late. Something tells me. I may be wrong with that, but I think that's how it goes. Okay, so this guy then should be making copper wire. Yeah, okay. Slowly. He's not gonna be too crazy with that. Okay, so again, Bear with me while I do this. Okay guys, so I was able to set up this production. It was actually very costly because we needed to buy 3 businesses. So it was the meat, dairy, and the cheese, or the cheese and the bread. One of those anyway. And set up the steel, the rivets, and this one here. Now, it is actually, the way it's located, it's pretty good. So they all meet here at the Garnier stop and they deliver everything to the warehouse. I'm also delivering on the way some potatoes and whatever, so the towns can maybe not necessarily grow, but at least stay the same, because the problem will be actually to expand those towns, because we can't expand the production if the town isn't expanding, if you will, right? So it needs 40,000 for us to increase it to level 3. So we actually have to do it at some point. So I am going to add a couple of trains going back and forth to those cities. I think like another warehouse would be really good, but for the moment that's okay. It's not the best, not the worst. Maybe Drew could be a warehouse for those things and then deliver them as well. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. Yeah, maybe, because I mean, honestly, we only have the what's this? Beans and the potatoes here. So yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. So let me just set that up quickly. It's not a city building. It's the station building. So I'm just gonna go grain, milk, and this. Yeah, and I suppose once it grows, we can add more things to it, right? Yeah. Like there's bread, there's meat, so that's fine. I wish we could go here, but we can't. So that's fine. And then, yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's fine. So let me just quickly connect them. I will, yeah, I think I will just have like a bypass going over here. It'll be the easiest thing to do. It's not that expensive, really. That seems quite expensive, but that's okay. I mean, the bridge is massive. These aren't very, very cheap buildings, but that's okay. Yeah, I suppose these guys aren't really making too much money either. And I'd love to buy this, just expand it, but I mean, the game values it highly. So it is what it is. At least the steel is being delivered, so that's pretty good. And the rivets, yeah, the rivets aren't working because we have no steel. Oh yeah, steel is coming. Perfect. So let's just see again. Ah, yes, coal. That's why I really would like to buy it. Even if it's quite expensive. It's quite strange that we're not getting the loan again. I mean, just had a look at the value. Where is it? Not the cash. Where is the other one? This one. Yeah, so like it's over 100 million. So our stock price is 1 million each. We're like Berkshire Hathaway, actually. Okay, so let me just do this and grab this guy. Perfect. So that's now, yeah, this will be just going like this. I mean, we could really stop for the potatoes, actually. I don't know if one is sufficient, but let's say it is. So I'm gonna add 3 trains to this route because they're actually going like this, you know, like the Y thing. Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, look at this. So this guy is now delivering steel components? No, he's delivering steel for the steel components, and then the rivets. I hope the rivets will work. Ah, yes, they're working. Perfect. So yeah, I suppose through a setup like this, it takes slightly longer, especially if you're stopping in like for potatoes and the kind of the basic needs, because they will be taken first. But that's fine. I just want to make sure that we've got warehouses, and not the warehouses, but depots everywhere, because this one here has, oh man, where is it? It has this, just to make sure that that they don't linger here for days, that they just go, take and go. Okay, maybe it'll be, oh yeah, now it's 5 million. Oh well. I mean, is there anywhere else? The only one is here. So that's too far away. It'll be driving there forever. I mean, the game will eventually expand it. It's kind of sometimes annoying how slow it is. But that's fine. Okay, and apart from that, we could take a look at this village. So we've plenty milk. I think what I'd like to do is to fix this up, as I said I would. Just because, they're going around and whatever. So let me do this real fast. Okay guys, finally. I mean, this takes forever, but there you go. This guy is now on his way to Paris. This is our first delivery out of probably, I don't know, maybe 60 or 70. No, what am I talking about? Maybe 10? Is it 10? A bit less, maybe, because it's 8 every time. So he should be okay. I mean, it is being produced now, so it's not the worst output, but yeah, it is really, really slow. Partially it's because of this, which I still have no money for, because I've spent it on upgrades here and there. So now Versailles has a direct route. As you can see here, there's loads being transported back and forth. It actually looks pretty cool as well. I like when their tracks are elevated like this. It would have been cool. It does happen. It's just you need to kind of stay here in one place and just watch them go. But yeah, it does happen. It's really cool to watch. In between the valleys and mountains. Similar over here, I suppose. Not as cool though. Still nice. Yeah, still pretty cool. So that's really where we are with this. And then there was an auction for this, so this is now being delivered to Paris. Versailles should grow as well because of blackmail, because of the improvements. And I also have connected it with Drew. This will bring milk, and it now brings cloth also. So those towns will eventually grow. Now, the problem here we've got with slag. So the slag is stopping the production of this, similar to the wire. This is strange because this wasn't the case before. So if this was full, this was producing. So I'm not quite sure why this has an impact on the other thing. You know, just throw it away. We don't want it. And there isn't really much you can do with it. So what I did really is I created a library here. So then that will allow us to build the chemical plant, which will then require slag and sulfur at the same time. So I mean, Versailles would be good for this as well because the slag is here and then this is here. So yeah, kind of halfway through. So either way, they're as accessible as any of them really. Yeah, so this isn't working very well because this guy is still automatic. So that's the last route that we have that's like that. Pretty much. Yeah, and that only connects to Montevran. Now, this is interesting that people from here don't go to Versailles. Huh. Yeah, I would have thought that they would have. Yeah. That's so strange, no? Like from here to Paris to come here. Huh. Anyway, they don't, for whatever reason. So I think we just need to prepare for this now. So that's why I'm really upgrading this route. This needs to go. As nice as it is, it's just causing additional delay, which is something that we really shouldn't have anymore at this point in the game, since we're making decent money now, I would say. So upgrades galore. Yeah, let me just destroy it quickly. I remember this was quite expensive when I built it first. Yeah, it indeed is. I'm just gonna expand it to 4 on both sides really, because this station is... I didn't do it before. There you go. Now I will delete... Is it this? No. It's the other one. That's okay, let me redo it quickly. It's only 2 we need. I do like that bridge though, even though it's not very realistic. You really wouldn't have that happening. Okay, and then we're connecting it over here. This means that I'll need to switch. Let's just... doesn't matter anyway, because there's so many trains on this track. Okay. This place is quite busy, but let's just see. Okay, so it allows us to connect like this. I mean, that actually looks pretty cool from that perspective. It's just 2.5 million, so we'll need another million for this to be constructed. Which, I don't know, should I be fiddling with it or... Because there isn't really much we can do here, I feel. So let's leave it. We can actually take this. And I think I'm going to. Just so we can keep going. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Now I cannot have a... That's the only thing. Unless it's over here, but that's way too close. The supply station. Okay, so this is pretty good. I can now have a station like this. But I think I'll go from up here. Yeah. Maybe just 2 for now. That should be okay. Okay, so let's just grab this and expand this. I can unpause. There's actually quite a few trains here, so that's why I have it. This is where? Ah, this is here. So nothing is going to Paris for now, I think. Oh, maybe there. I don't know why passengers are here. Speaking of which, this actually allows us to do this. I just probably need to expand this station. Oh, come on. Okay, so just real quick. Yeah, that's okay. It's not the best. Yeah, this looks okay. And then let me just grab and see what this will cost. It kind of has to come like this. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, nice. 2.2 million. Not too bad. Given the money. I'm just gonna do this for now. It's fine. And one of those. Okay, so the usual, a web of tracks everywhere. Ah, yes, I completely forgot to upgrade to that train. I'm just gonna grab that locomotive there in just a moment. I'll just set this up real quick and then we can upgrade the trains, but also let's not forget to demolish, well, not demolish, but switch them to freight only. Maybe even 5 actually. Okay, so everyone is upgraded and happy. There's so many trains here are arriving now. These should be really making a bit of a profit. Yeah, see, almost 6,000 over 7. That's really good. And let's just go ahead. It's the coupe, yeah, okay. Let me look here. Yes, they're blue. Okay, this also has grown and I'd like to have I think this, honestly. It's just that oil is required. Oil is only here. Let me look. So it's there and here. Ah, in regions we cannot access. Oh no, it's here. So it's actually pretty good to have the paint here. Yeah, because if we're gonna make chemicals over here, that'll be actually pretty good. Now, just out of curiosity, do they require paint? Yes, they also require paint. It's actually quite strange. Why has this stopped? This should be getting things from this now, like the sawdust, the paper. Yeah. Yeah, see? So maybe we can even go like 4. Because it'll be taking all this as well. So plenty salt, it should have plenty beans as well, yeah. Not too bad with grain. Bread is coming, lumber is coming. Things are kind of slowly coming in, I suppose. But the fact that we've switched over to freight only will really help. This grain thing situation isn't the best, but that's okay. So this is completely empty. Now our copper is making a big loss. And so if we look, the production is minus 92. That's because of this thing. So I really want this to grow, but it ain't happening. Okay, so we've delivered 8. There's now 14. I think I might just go ahead and... because this guy is only here. Yeah, let me have 2 maybe? 2 should be okay, no? Because it's 8, yeah. Okay, well, we can always expand that anyway. He's kind of half alive by the time he'll return. But that's okay. He'll manage. Yeah, the problem will be with... oh yeah, no, because we've blocked it. I was just thinking everything will be going to Paris as the biggest city, but it's not, so it's cool. It's interesting that they aren't growing, given that we're... maybe it will now with the meat. Yeah. Makes sense. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't counted, I think, towards expansion. But 5, 6, 7, right? So yeah, should be growing. Yeah, by the time he'll get service, he'll have 8 again. Okay, and then we have only till July to complete it, so it's gonna take a while, it seems. But there you go. Again, because the map is so massive, it's gonna take a bit of time. As well as this, guys, I suppose it's worth me mentioning that this will be the last... well, not the last episode, but it'll be one of the last episodes for this playthrough. I mean, I've been playing for over 100 episodes, so that's easily 200 more, because sometimes you see it in a split of a second, but sometimes I play for hours just to complete something or whatever. I often need to reload and things like that, because I suppose things happen in life. So yeah, anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it, I have to say. It's been pretty good, but it's time to leave it be. I suppose what extended it as well was the fact that DLCs kept coming out and whatever. We just got a achievement. I just didn't quite see what it was. Mon Dieu, it says. So this doesn't want to deliver... I'm just gonna have that train running anyway, but yeah, because this guy's improving. Okay. So I think it'll be, yeah, because there's more coming in. And should be fine. Yeah. I mean, we could potentially get cement delivered as well. Or maybe some cloth. Yeah, because I left this. That's what I did. To have a connection directly. And I don't know if that's a good idea, but I think I'll just go through this. Yeah, something like this anyway. Should be good. And maybe if we'll go for like 5. It's just because there's loads of stations and long track. And that should be good. Beans for sauces. That's strange because we should have beans here. Yeah, I suppose this isn't really that good. It's strange that the warehouse is collecting beans for Versailles when there's a few guys stopping here and going that way. So I'm not sure how is that calculated. But anyway, guys, I think we can leave it here. I do like what's going on here with this circle. But yeah. And what we can say is good night. Well, good night for me, because it's actually very late when I'm recording. It's very hot as well here in Ireland. And by hot, I mean not that hot. No, it's very humid, very heavy air. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Meanwhile, take care. And as always, stay hooked.